Welcome, 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 welcome.
You are listening to Menstruction.
I go by a black.
Guess who got Wendy's? Oh snap! Look at this! Look at this! Baconator, medium fry, home of the original Frosty. Wendy's! I got Wendy's, guys. Deliciousness in a bag.
So, what you got there?
I got a Baconator, a medium fry, and a Dr. Pepper, but it's still in my car.
Say, aren't you supposed to be on a diet right about now? Like the whole New Year's thing, get started with caloric intake. You're not doing that anymore?
Oh man, all work and no play. What's the fun in that?
Man, I told you about all that fast food. You know what fast food is? Fast way to death. Alright? Let me make you something. Alright? You know I got it like that. Don't I got it like that?
Yeah.
Alright.
No man, fast food means a fast way to get your food. I don't want to eat your home-cooked slop. I gotta
Alright. We're going.
Oh. I paid for it with my own money. It's a nice deal. You can even have some.
You know what?
Much more
You're gonna eat some of this because you know you need to eat better, okay? You're the one who said, new year, new me, I'm gonna lose some weight, I'm gonna do better. You're gonna eat this meal because it's gonna be nutritious and delicious.
Bacon and mozzarella cheese.
No, see, you never heard about this, alright? You've never, oh! Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Gut Busters. They call me Chef Blackardee. Today,
Wow.
we'll be...
Blackardee, that's a stupid name. I never even heard of it.
Really? Whole time?
I'll shut up.
You're not gonna do this.
I'll shut up.
Alright, we're gonna have a wonderful meal. Alright, so today we are having spaghetti carbonara. Simple. I know that might sound like something you guys have never had before, but you know what? I got you. Alright, so the ingredients we're gonna need today are some bacon, mozzarella cheese, or any cheese you can afford, spaghetti, some fresh eggs, not organic because, we don't live in California. A little bit of Paula Deen, also known as butter. And of course, all of the seasonings that everyone's gonna need to make their food delicious.
I actually need to borrow some salt for my fries.
Let's get started. Alright, so first what you gotta do is, the spaghetti is gonna take the longest to cook, so you're gonna start with that. What I like to do is, I like to season my water a little bit. Right here's a little Tony Chichides, give it a little spice. Alright, so we're gonna throw a little of that in there. Get nice. A little bit of Tony Chichides in there, get a little spice. Just a little bit of salt. They say it helps make the water boil faster. It's not true, it's just cholesterol. Alright, we're gonna throw a little spaghetti in there. You're usually supposed to wait for the water to boil, but who has that kind of time? You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna take a handful like that. We're just gonna toss it in there. Y'all know how it goes. You gotta be generous. When they say a handful, that means a handful. Alright. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is go ahead and prep this meat. And we're gonna go ahead and get our dairy popping and our eggs. So I'm gonna come right up here, grab a little plate. You know what I'm saying? Pull out. Oh, don't hurt yourself. We're gonna get this bacon going right here. Grab some slides of that. Bam. Alright. Also, just as a little bonus right here, you guys don't like this. I'm gonna put a little bit of Kaneka sausage in with the mixture. Now that's not in the recipe. That's my own little added bonus. You're gonna like it. Alright, so we're gonna cut this up into little. We're gonna cut this up into little pieces right here, because you want to have it bite-sized. So when we saute it down later, you don't have to worry about having too many chunks or anything. you know, you don't want grandma to choke while she's eating or anything, you know. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my bacon and I'm gonna shred it a little bit. Now you can do this after you cook it as well, if it's so inclined to you, but I'm gonna pre-do it so then once it's cooked, I'm done. I don't have to worry about separating it later, and it's gonna be good to go. All right, so now that the meat is nice and ready to go, we're gonna put that to the side right over here.
Or you could just buy a Baconator.
Yeah, you're right. And you can just buy yourself some insurance, health insurance, where you're sitting in there with a cardiac infarction. You know what that is?
No.
We're gonna come right over here. We're gonna grab the eggs out of the. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, see, I'm getting cracked in my noggin. We about to crack some eggs. There you go, right there. So
I hurt my arm.
I'm gonna grab these eggs right here. And what we're gonna want to do is gonna grab a few, crack them. Probably like 2 or 3, because these are not going to go in until around the very end. Alright, so these are pretty large eggs. If you got extra large, you can really use like 2. I'm going to use, actually, you know what? I'm going to use 2. Alright, you want to use all that protein. Alright. Get our eggs going right here. Down there. Wonderful. And then just going to get a quick little whisk on that right there. Seasoning. Got a seasoned egg, a little salt.
I still need that salt.
And what you need to do, you know what? I don't have time for this. I don't. A little bit of pepper. Nice and whisked up. We got it right here. We got the Clover Valley mozzarella. Alright, so I'm gonna take some of that.
That's really not how you pronounce it.
You know what? Can you pronounce heart attack? See, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the cheese right into the egg. And I'll be like, what? The egg. But see, what's gonna happen is the egg's gonna be like the glue later on. So you want that to be right in your egg. So we're gonna put that to the side as well. And we're gonna come back over to the pasta right over here. All right. So we're gonna check out the pasta.
Throw this away real quick.
You know what? You need to get ready to throw away your life. All them high calories and cholesterol.
I was just gonna throw it away.
Hey, you know what?
You want me to leave it on the
All right.
actual
So
counter?
we're gonna check on the pasta right here.
Before we go any further, we got some ground rules over here. Okay. Number 1, you need to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like, what are we doing? Secondly, you need to get over there to the podcast. You need to subscribe to that channel. Or on your favorite streaming platform, you need to go ahead and follow. And lastly, you need to get over to the Patreon. Do we understand each other? All right.
Alright, so as you can see, our pasta is boiling kind of like our tempers in here. It's a little heated. So, what we're going to do is, now that that's done, we're going to come right up here. We're going to turn that off. And we're going to grab some precautions, because you don't want to burn yourself. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to grab this right here. We've already turned it off. And we're just going to grab it up. Now it's time to strain it. So, we come right over here. I'm just going to pour that right in there. Now, actually, what we're going to do is we're not going to pour out all the pasta water. We're going to keep a little bit of it for later. It's going to be for texture purposes, so we're going to keep a little bit of that for the flavor and everything. And everything else is going to go right in there. I should strain that. Wonderful. And then we're going to be careful because this is hot now. So we're going to give that a nice little shake. Then we're just going to take our pasta here. We're going to put it in a separate bowl for it to be used. Ooh, got a lot there. That's going to be delicious. And then we're going to take our extra pasta water and we're just going to put this off to the side. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to put this next to the stove so it's ready to go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start our pan right here. Get it on about medium-high heat. Alright? We're going to throw a little bit of oil in there. Actually, we're not going to throw the oil in there. Since you have fats from your meats right here, both your meats, you don't need extra oil because you don't want to burn the house down, alright? Most of you watching probably like 13 anyway. So, you know nothing about what do you do with a grease spot? Do you know? What do you do with a grease spot?
I don't care.
Right. Alright, gonna hear that sizzle. It's gonna hit that. It's gonna sound beautiful.
That was dumb.
You know what, man? You wanna come over here and do it?
Frankly, no, because I bought a Baconator and I ate it.
Yeah. Baconator. What you look like. Big piece of beef. Alright, so we got our meat going right here. Alright. That nice little sizzle I was talking about earlier. Keep that moving around. What we're looking for is a nice brown on the bacon. That's what you want to have.
Alright, you know what? Just get out of the way. Get out of the way. I can
Hold
do this.
up, hold up.
I can do this.
Oh, are you
Fine.
feeling good?
Yeah, these are some terrible ways.
Really?
Might as well get this over with.
Yeah, okay, I see. So let me ask you, how are we going to season that?
With the seasoning.
No,
whatever
you
that
know what?
is.
Back up out my kitchen, man. Alright, so, that's what I was saying. The meat right here, you want to make sure it got a nice brown on it. And I want you guys to look nice in the pan right there. You see those juices and those fats? We're not going to strain that. We're going to keep that in there for two reasons. A, it's going to give you some flavor. And B, it's going to help when you throw the pasta and everything else in there, keep it from sticking and add to those juices. Alright, so we're just going to keep that around. Now, we're going to get a little bit of seasoning right here. Now, what I like to use, because I'm keeping it a little spicy today, alright, so we're going to throw a little bit chili powder right in there. Just a little bit. You don't want to overdo it. You know, just to give it a little color, a little flavor. Alright. Throw a little bit of that in there. Alright. Also, what we're going to throw in here, too, because it's carbonara, so it's Italian, we're going to grab a little bit of garlic. Now, I meant to get some mixed garlic, don't tell nobody, but we didn't go shopping. Okay, we got a little budget over here at the set. So we got some mixed garlic. You can, it's the same thing, it's all garlic. You know what I'm saying?
4 for $4, Wendy's, $4. That's all you gotta pay.
Yeah, you know what you need? The 4 signs of a stroke. You know what it is? Face drooping, left arm pain. What's the other 2? Doesn't matter. So we're going to throw the garlic right up in here and keep that. And look, you can't even tell the difference. It looks just like minced garlic. Same thing. If you smell it, I wish you guys could smell it. But, Alright, now here comes my favorite part. And this is also where we're coming to a close. Everything's going to end up in this one pan. It's all going to come together. It's going to simmer down a little bit. The juices, you're going to love it. Alright, we're going to come back over to our pasta. Alright, nice big piece of bowl of pasta we got here. And we're going to slowly but surely toss that in there. Alright. And, you know, we got a pretty generous amount. So you're going to want to do is you're going to want to work that in. We're just going to take this. Hold that right there. You're going to want to flip it a little bit, get all the juices going right there. Actually, instead of using that, right here. We're just going to, you know, move it all in there. It's all going to cook down, so you know you don't have to toss it or anything. And
I'll toss it out the window.
oh man, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Same way you were tossing that Baconator down your throat, huh? Now just go ahead and flip that. It's alright if something come out, you know. That's part of the experience. We're gonna take a little bit more seasoning, just a little bit. Don't overdo it. Take a little bit, get a little bit of salt right there, because you don't want too much of that. A little bit of pepper right there, just to make it pretty. Give them a little black spots. You got a black spot, put a black one stop. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip that right there. Right? So, just gonna wait a few minutes. You wanna let the noodles fry a little bit. Just a little bit, get a little crisp on them, a little crunch. You're gonna let that work down. Alright, so now this is looking nice. If you take a look, the noodles have actually changed color just a little bit. They took down some. So it really, guys, I really wish you were here to smell it. Let me just get it one more time. Oh my god, it's so good. The garlic and everything else. So now, the part that I know everyone's probably asking about, like, yo, what is he doing with this crazy looking thing? I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a little bit of baby vomit and worms. I'm sorry.
Exactly what I said.
You know, I know now you guys don't want to eat it, but believe me, it's egg and cheese. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cascade it right over the top. You know, you're gonna put it all in there. You know, and make sure you get all of the noodles. And you're gonna go ahead and get a nice stir on everything. Bend it up a little bit, flip it, toss it, let it do what it do. You can even see the eggs cooking a little bit in there. And you want those to cook down. It almost looks like a breakfast platter. We got a little sausage, bacon, some egg going on. Alright. You're gonna just spin that up a little bit. Get the egg everywhere. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our heat down. We're gonna bring that way down. Okay, and then we're just gonna toss the top on it and let it get a little bit cook time going. glaze on it from the egg. Oh my gosh, it looks so great. Now, this is where the pasta water is going to come in, and this is how you determine if you actually need it or not. And we got it right here on the side. So, what happens is you got all these not earthy, but you got all these thick, hearty ingredients. You know, you got your meat, your egg, your pasta. So it gets really thick. If you can tell, I kind of got to stab into my pasta and move it around. So the water there is to keep it consistency because you want it to be creamy. When you make a pasta dish like this, you want creaminess. You don't want it to be too thick. So I'm going to go and grab my fork real quick. And I'm just going to take a quick sample there, and we're going to see if it's too thick or what. Wow. Wow. But, second of all, it's a little thick for my taste. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of the pasta water. Go across the top. And you hear that? You're gonna hear that little simmer in there. That's how you know it's in there. And you're just gonna let that cook down too, like you did before. You're just gonna toss that up so you keep it nice and creamy. So I'm gonna put the lid back on, and we'll be right back. Gutbusters, baby.
Stupid name.
See right here? She's all ready to go. One more whiff. I'm gonna go ahead and plate. I like to have a little green on my plate, little vegetables, especially for that one over there, since he doesn't like to keep it healthy.
I eat salads.
We're gonna throw a little bit of green on there. I'm just gonna take some of this, get a nice, handsome portion. You know, same way they do it at Olive Garden. We got our own Olive Garden. Here you are family, believe that. That's it, folks. You know what I'm saying? A simple carbonara, very simple ingredients. Under $10, I'm sure. You know, a little bit of egg, little spaghetti noodle, your choice of meat. You know, get yourself some bacon, sausage. You're really supposed to use bacon, but you know, use whatever you can afford. A little bit of cheese, and you are in there. Go ahead and try yourself some of that right there, Buck. Now watch this. He's gonna love it.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
There it is, folks. That's some Gutbusters for you. Not only did we bring somebody over to the healthy side, we kept it cheap, put you to sleep when you're done.
I mean, it's still pasta. It's not really healthy.
You know what? You're done. Gutbusters, we kept it cheap. We're going to put you to sleep because it's a lot of food. We're through. Thanks for watching.
You can stop with the stupid face.
How's your day? Did you subscribe yet? Great. Did you get over to the pod? Yeah, the podcast, you know. Did you subscribe over there? Are you following on your favorite streaming platform? I see. Okay. Did you know there's a Patreon where you get, you know, the exclusive stuff, the tracks, the rest of the notable quotable episodes. Oh, you just know everything, huh? Okay, okay.
Get back to it then.